Some lines you just don't cross. You can joke about a bad haircut, maybe even a cheap suit, but mocking a cancer survivor? That's not just mean, that's a career suicide mission. In today's case, a woman survives a double mastectomy only to face a different kind of tumor in the workplace. A bully named Jill. Jill thought she was just making jokes. She didn't know she was writing her own termination letter.
It started 4 years ago. My mother died of breast cancer, then my grandmother. When the doctors told me I had high-risk cells, I didn't hesitate. I chose a bilateral mastectomy. I chose life. But the scars, they were jagged, pink, and ugly. I couldn't look in the mirror without getting sick. Implants weren't about vanity, they were about survival. They helped me feel human again. Fast forward to my new job. I was happy, until she found out. Jill, the office gossip. She overheard a private conversation, and by lunch, the whole office knew about my boob job. But she left out the part about the cancer. For 3 months, it was hell. Plastic Barbie, sack of silicone. Every day a new insult whispered just loud enough for me to hear. I asked her to stop. I begged. She just laughed.
Bullies like Jill thrive in the dark. They rely on the fact that you won't check their history or that you'll be too scared to speak up. In the corporate world, information is your only shield. If you suspect someone is targeting you, don't guess. Know who you're dealing with. Check public records and background history with the link in the description. Sometimes, the nice coworker has a history of harassment you don't know about.
The breaking point came in the lunchroom. Jill looked at me, smirked, and said, "You'd know all about being shallow," gesturing to my chest. Something inside me snapped. I stood up. The room went silent. I told her everything. The cancer, the mastectomy, the scars. I said, "I did this so I could look in the mirror without crying. Maybe ask why before you judge." I walked out. Mic drop. Or so I thought. An hour later, I got an email from HR. I was being reported for creating a hostile work environment. Jill had a friend in HR, a woman named Debbie. They were coming for me. I knew I was being set up. But they forgot one thing. I read my contract. I rallied the office. I got 16 signed statements from coworkers detailing every nasty thing Jill had ever said. When I walked into that meeting, Debbie was ready to fire me. But I pulled out my reverse Uno card, the right to an impartial overseer. The look on Debbie's face when her boss stepped in, priceless. We reviewed the 16 letters. We reviewed the lunchroom footage. By 5 p.m., Jill was packing her desk. She stormed out, glaring at me, claiming I got her fired. I didn't get her fired. Her own words did.
Jill played a stupid game, and she won the ultimate stupid prize. Justice wasn't just served. It was filed, signed, and delivered. If you enjoyed seeing karma strike back, hit that like button. And remember, the truth always leaves a paper trail. Case closed.